Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing well. I'm feeling great. Today is just an amazing day. Why? Because it is the start of a new year. I always say new year, new you, new stuff. You remember last chit chat video I told you it's all right to say new year, new me, but boo boo, what are you doing behind it? I mean, you can talk all day, but honey, what are your actions doing? So this is a brand new chit chat video. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. It is free 99, and also down below in the more description, I need you to check out Miss Louise. She is collabing with me on this video. She reached out to me and I just loved her website. I love her spirit, and I had the opportunity to actually talk with her before we collab. Love what she's doing, and she's super positive, and I just love her energy. So check her out. Check out her website. She has a YouTube channel. We're just gonna get it in and talk about how to be a boss. And I'm not saying, oh my God, you need to be a mogul, you need to run an empire. I'm talking about how to be a boss of your own structure, whatever you're doing, because there's only one you, sweetie. I figured that out over time. I am me, and I love it. I love the fact that I'm totally different from everybody else, and you should love that too. I'm not the only unique person in the world. You should be as well. Don't try to be boo-boo. Don't try to be Kiki. Don't try to be Amber. Try not to be Charles or Steve. Just be yourself. How to be your own person and take control of your life, because it's a new year. It's 2015, and there are so many ways that you can take control of what you're doing. Now, we have a top 10 that we're going to go through, and I'm not saying this is the holy grail, the end all and be all, but this has helped us. Now, down below in the comment section while you're watching this video, I would like to know, what are you taking control of for this year in 2015? What is your passion? What is your purpose? If you don't know your passion or your purpose just yet, what would you like to do? Let's talk about this down below in the comments, because you never know, there might be somebody else out there that wants to do the exact same thing that you are doing, and y'all could link up, y'all could figure things out and make it real nice, real clean, real cute, okay? And also, I would like to know, where are you in the world? Let me know your Skype name down below. I'd love to start, talking to you all and interacting. This is a good one. And Bill Nye the Science Guy said this. This is a quote that I really, really love. He says, everybody that you meet will know something that you don't. Ooh, that's a word right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. And first things first, I'm just gonna say this, is you need to know fellow bosses, okay? I'm not saying you need to know millionaires, trillionaires, fulfillionaires. I'm talking about positive people. I'm talking about successful people. I'm talking about people who are doing the things that you would like to do, or people who are modeling attitudes, even walking through life like you would like to be. No, they don't have to be famous, but they can be famous to you. I have so many friends of mine that I admire and I look up to, not because of what they have material wise, but what they have internally, their knowledge, their spirituality. There's so many things that you can pull from. So, know fellow bosses.
The next thing is to never give up. And I know it sounds cliche, and you're probably like, duh, like I'm not gonna give up on myself, but a lot of people do give up. If you want something to be successful, if you want something to grow, if you want your dreams to come true, you can't give up. There's gonna be adversity, there's gonna be people who hate on you, there's gonna be people who tell you that you can't do it, and sometimes you may feel a little bit self-doubt because of all those things that are happening around you, but you cannot give up. Think about it. You put your time, your energy, your effort, your money, your blood, your sweat, your tears, your everything in something. You just can't give up on it.
Next up, I have to put motivation and believing in yourself together, because so many people have asked me on my weight loss journey, oh my God, Miss P, how did you get started? And I said, you know what? Once I started believing in me and motivating my own self, then I started to see results. You have to have that personal motivation inside of you so that you can get things done. Because honey, if you don't motivate yourself, what you doing it for? Because there are going to be times where nobody's going to be there, and you have to be the one to kick yourself into gear, for real.
The next thing is you need to build a solid foundation. And by building a solid foundation, I mean you need to really, really know your purpose. So a while back, I was looking on social media, I think it was Instagram, and I saw this quote and I thought it was amazing. It said that there are 2 important days in your life. The day that you're born and the day that you find out what you were born to do. And I thought that was really, really profound. Like, once you know your purpose, once you know like why you're here, like just light bulbs just start popping up. Like, oh, I'm meant to do this. Like, this is my purpose. So in order to lay that foundation, you know, that thing that you build everything else on, you really have to know your purpose.
Start from the bottom. So many people are going nowhere fast. I heard that saying when I was little, and now I use it all the time because so many people are going so fast getting to point A to point B and to point Z, and it's leading to nowhere. You have to start from the bottom, do the groundwork so you know what you're doing. And that's in anything. That's not just YouTube. That is anything. If you want to be an author, you got to know what you're doing. You want to lose weight, you have to know your body. If you want to go back to school, honey, you got to register. You got to be in the womb, you got to crawl, and then you got to walk, and then hopefully you can start running.
Next thing on the list is to find your niche. And by finding your niche, that means you need to find that small section within something that you are good at, that you're gonna do, and that you're gonna stick to. For example, you got a fancy new camera and you like, I'm gonna be a photographer, girl. So, okay, you're gonna be a photographer. What you gonna take pictures of? Where you gonna take the pictures? What lighting are you gonna use to take the pictures? Are you gonna be taking pictures of people? Are you gonna be taking pictures of dogs? Like, you can't just be like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. You need to be really, really specific. You need to be real clear, because if you're not clear about specifically what you want to do, then you're gonna get lost. You're gonna be painting bridges, you're gonna be painting tables, you're gonna be painting little babies, and people are gonna be like, well, what you do, son? Like, you need to really, really find that niche, that small thing that you can focus on.
Ooh, this is such a good one. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We're conditioned to be like, nope, I don't need you for nothing. I got this, okay? But you can't go through life with I got this type of mentality, or you gonna be by your damn self. Last year was my ask for help. Oh, I don't know. Inform me type of year. I was so grateful for that, because now I can really say, you know what, I don't know. Can you inform me about that? I'm not sure. Honey, I don't know about that at all. Can you help me? I really don't know. You know more about this than me. It is okay. You do not know everything in the book, and that is okay, but please do not be afraid to ask for help. Or you're going to be outside by yourself in the cold. That's where a lot of people end up, because they didn't want to ask for help. They don't want people's opinions. They're too good for advice. Honey, clean that up, boo. Get your life.
Take risk. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot be afraid to take risk. There are some things in life that are worth risking. If you really believe in something and you really, really know that it's genuinely like something that you're passionate about, why not take a risk? Take out that loan. You want to open this business, you want to open up that bakery, you got good credit, you believe in yourself, take out that loan, take that risk. In the end, all the risks that you take for your business, if you believe in it and you being the boss, those risks are going to add up, and they're going to turn into things that you go, you know what? I'm glad I made that decision. I'm glad I did that. That was the best thing that I've ever done. And I'm not saying like, go crazy, like, sell your car and sell your house, and like, don't be too risky, stay focused. You have to risk certain things so that you can gain things. And those risks that you take in the long run, they're gonna seem really small compared to the success that you gain from those risks that you made. So take a risk, girl.
This is a big one that I really, really love. And now with social media, it is so important and it's so easy. Networking. Networking is easy, but you have to follow up and follow through. You never know where your website, your video, your book, whatever type of creative medium, you never know where it is going to end up. But you have to do the work. You have to network. Utilize that social media. Utilize it, honey. And also, word of mouth is so important. One person can get your product and, honey, it'll be to the rafters and back. And like I said, you don't know everybody. So somebody might know you through somebody else. Make sure your intentions are good, because people can sniff bullshit a mile away. Karma is a bitch, okay? Network smart.
The last thing is, you really need to have faith in God. You really need to understand that there is something that is higher than you, that is capable of doing anything. It's not enough to say that, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I got this. No, there's really something that is like higher than you, that is like capable of doing things that are beyond your wildest dreams. And I feel like people who are grounded in that foundation, and people who really understand that, they go further in life, because it ain't just about you. Like, there is something that's higher than you, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the power of the universe, whether you believe in the heaven, the earth, like whatever it is that you believe in, there is something that is greater than you, that is all powerful and capable of taking your success to another level. And I really think that that's like the most important thing that we discussed, like in this whole video.
Now we're both gonna hit on this one, and honey, I have to say this is the most important one to me, having God in your life. Now honey, I don't know who you pray to, I don't know what your religion is, but for me, faith is everything that I have, and God is all that I need in my life to sustain me. And I feel as though if I don't have faith in my life, and if I'm not grateful for the things that I have, nothing else is gonna come to me. This dumbs me down, it keeps me humble. This is me all day long, and I know with him I'm enough by myself, and that's something that I have realized, and hopefully you guys will realize as well. I absolutely loved having the opportunity to work with Louise on this video. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I said down below in the comment section, I want to know, what are you working on in 2015? I think we all need to start talking with each other and interacting and building each other up. I've cleared my contacts out of Skype. Make sure you add me on Skype and say, hey Miss P, I'm so and so from YouTube. This way I know you can add your Instagram as well, because I'll be adding, but I'm gonna make sure I know who you are, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can start having like think tank sessions, and you know, we can start interacting, because hey, that's what networking is for. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.